Hello and welcome to May 19th, where we're reading 2 Samuel 13 and 14. Now, these chapters tell a glorious story. It's our favorite story. It's about incest and rape and then murder. I told you yesterday that David's reign didn't go very well. This is an example of David's reign not going very well. And so, thanks to the punishment from chapter 11 and 12, thanks to the evil that David did and the punishment that God gives him, unfortunately, David's family starts to mess itself up, shall we say. And this is the evidence of that, or at least it's the beginning of it. If you want a more detailed breakdown of what's in both of these chapters, I don't know why you would, but here we go. It's in chapter 13 that David's son Amnon, if I remember correctly, he is the oldest one, sees that his brother Absalom, who is David's second oldest son, I believe, Absalom has a sister named Tamar, same name as the girl from Genesis 38, when things did not go very well there between Judah and Tamar. Well, here, someone named Tamar, things do not go very well for her. Amnon sees her, she's his half-sister, technically, and so, it's okay. And so he ends up raping her, and then he doesn't like her very much after it, and so he just kind of gets rid of her. And Absalom's solution is not to do anything. Absalom's solution is to wait and get very bitter about all of this instead of trying to punish Amnon for what he's done. He just kind of holds off for a couple of years. And then eventually, when it's opportune, Absalom just goes out and murders Amnon. Kind of justifiable. I mean, it makes sense to me personally. I understand it. I sympathize with it. He probably should have waited for King David to do something, and yet King David wasn't doing anything because David's no better. He just raped Bathsheba and murdered Uriah in the last couple of chapters. He doesn't see himself as better, so he doesn't punish Amnon. Absalom does. And so because of that, Absalom is kicked out of the kingdom, and he runs away and he goes into exile, which Absalom uses to make himself very bitter against his father, David. Now in chapter 14, basically Joab, David's army commander, comes to David and says, hey, stop, right? Leave Absalom alone. He did something that was kind of deserved, and so, I know he committed a crime, but he was real for that. He was pretty good. He was trying to do some good stuff by doing that crime. Why don't you forgive him? And so David does forgive Absalom. He brings him back to the city, but he is not willing to see him face to face. And that just engenders more and more bitterness in Absalom's heart, which we're going to explore tomorrow. And you'll see the consequences of that. When we reconvene May 20th, we're reading 2 Samuel 15 through 17. So you see Absalom's story, and I will see you tomorrow.